the Nigerian music scene is really taking over. It's really making its mark on Africa and the world. What do you attribute that growth to?
Well, we've had reggaeton, we've had Bhangra, we've had reggae, we've had a lot of different kind of world music sort of like taking over the world at one point, at 1 year. And I think it's just Afrobeat's time now.
Yeah, it's their turn. Now, we're here to talk about your debut album that released late last
2015,
year.
December, officially in December 2015.
So now you have your debut solo album.
Yeah.
You've done so much before this. You had your girl band, you had your reality show.
Yeah.
Now you have your own album and your own brand.
Yeah.
What's it been like for you on the journey to go from band to reality show to like international superstar?
You make it sound so like ooh, I feel very, but it's been a great journey. I mean, Matthew Knowles being my mentor and my manager for 4 years really wasn't in vain. Everything that the girl band went through, all the training, all the media training, the choreography, all the vocal lessons, all the studio lessons, everything that we went through basically was to basically equip me for what's happening in my life right now. And we had a reality show, yes, with MTV, and that aired in 166 countries around the world. So luckily, by the time I had got to Nigeria, they had already been seeing me on TV, because my career in Nigeria is only about 3 years old. So it was nice that people had like a background on me already. And the reality show was cool, and touring with Beyonce was really, really cool. If I could change one thing, I would have taken more pictures. Although I have pictures on the tour, but I think most of us would say that we would have kind of got the balls to ask Beyonce for a picture. But every time we saw her, she was always zoned because she was getting ready to go on stage. And she had a lot of security around her. And so it was kind of hard, but we had a great time performing, opening her stages for her on her tour, her I Am tour. It was cool. And the transition from all of that to now, the only difference is that it's just me on my own now, aside from me and 4 other girls who I miss dearly.
Now, not a lot of people can say that they toured with Beyonce, so that's already one, I think, check on your bucket list. Would you ever go back to reality TV?
No.
Never?
No.
Why?
I hate it because it's such an invasion of one's personal space that you wonder why people crave for that kind of attention and limelight. I don't like it. However, I've been approached to do my own reality show in Nigeria especially. I think if I had to, because the money was really, 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 really good, I would really make sure that it is reality. Do you understand? It might be a bit boring.
Yeah.
So that's just the only thing that you'd have to really prepare yourself for.
At least it will be true.
I'd be sleeping all the time and waking up in the studio, and just that's it.
People be like, oh, she's sleeping again.
Yeah, she's sleeping again. Oh, she's in the studio, same song. Okay, cool, let's switch over. Yeah.
I'm sure it would be more interesting than that.
Yeah, I'm joking. I'm just kidding.
Do you watch reality TV?
Sometimes.
What reality shows float your boat?
Housewives of Atlanta.
Everybody loves the Housewives.
The Kardashians, obviously. That's it, really.
Favorite Kardashian?
It will always be Kim.
Okay.
Just because I think she's so intriguing. She's so interesting.
She really is.
She's so interesting. And just the fact that she started the whole movement in the first place, in the sense that her and Ryan Seacrest kind of had this idea and they ran with it, and then everybody else kind of got involved. But she's the most interesting to me.
Yeah. So your solo album came out at the end of last year. We know you're working on new music in the studio.
I'm getting ready for another. I want to put another album out next year.
Yes, that's what I was going to ask
This
you.
album was more a culmination of songs that I had been doing over the past 6 or 7 years. And I just didn't want them to go to waste.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to... And I wanted people to see a growth, so that by the time my next album was ready, because I've been working on my next album since last year, but by the time my next album is ready, they would see the growth and they would see the journey.
Now, aside from AKA, we know you're collaborating with him. Are there any other South African musicians that you really want to work on?
Yeah, I really want to work with a lady called Tammy. I really want to work with a girl called Busi. And and I mean, I feel like There are so many artists.
There are so many artists.
There are so many artists, man.
So many. Well, I look forward to your new music. I know
Thank
it's going to
you.
be just
Thank
spectacular.
you.
I can't wait to see the new
Yeah,
music
man.
video.
Make sure you get the album on iTunes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's 18 songs long, but I had a lot to say, and and I think the album has a lot of different songs on there, right? So we have songs produced by Harmony Samuels, who's based out in who's a Grammy Award winner, and he's based out in LA. And then we have a song produced by Hugh, and he's actually Mumford and Sons producer. And then we have collaborations with D'banj and Wizkid and Timaya and Banky W and Iyanya. So there's a nice mixture of sounds there.
Can't wait. I'm going to get it on iTunes.
Please do. It's a car album. Listen to it in your car.
Yeah. And I'll dance.
Yeah, and don't have any crashes. So.
No, I won't.
Okay.
It's not illegal to dance and drive.
No, it's not. It's
but
not.
Texting and driving is not right.
No.
So don't text, but you can dance.
You can dance and drive as long as you have one hand on the wheel and do like.
And the other one is, amazing.
Yeah.
If we want to find you online, how can we do that?
All my social media platforms, the same handle at I am Seyi Shay. That's SEYISHAY. So basically the same name spelled differently. Seyi Shay.